All right, now time for our deep dive on the Charming Creator. So we are going to do 2 exercises that are going to introduce you to the Charming Creator within you. And the purpose of these exercises is for you to get to know what the Charming Creator looks like, feels like, smells like, what the energy is like in your body, so that you can sense when that's coming up for you and that you can align yourself in a way such that you can integrate your light and your dark more effortlessly. So to begin, we will begin with a visualization exercise. And just know that you do not have to do anything except listen to my voice. So starting to close the eyes and taking a few nice deep breaths. Feeling yourself really supported by your seat. If you're not in a spot that is super comfortable for you, feel free to pause me until you can find a seat where you can be steady and still for about 5 minutes. Over the next 5 minutes, I will be leading you through a visualization exercise so that you may meet the Charming Creator within you. You may ask it questions, and you may learn what it needs, what it wants, and how you can integrate it. So we'll start by taking a big breath in through the nose, inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, 3, 2, 1. Continuing this breath pace on your own. Big breaths in and big breaths out. Growing peacefully heavy, really sinking down, feeling yourself supported by your seat. Behind closed eyes, a vision, an image starts to come in place. You are inside of an old theater. An old theater, maybe you're on the stage or you're backstage or you're in one of the chairs in the theater. Whatever is fine. But this theater is steeped in history. It has heavy velvet curtains and a creaky wood stage and massive chandeliers and lights and ornamental decorative ceilings. Some really brilliant performances have been put on in this theater. Some of the greatest actors and actresses have danced across the stage, charming and wooing and putting on a show for all to see. Noticing any details of the theater, noticing any sounds, any textures, any smells. Fully immersed in this old historic theater. And wherever you are in the theater, whether you're standing on the stage or sitting in the audience or backstage, you see a figure starting to walk towards you. It's drawing near this figure, and you begin to make out an outline. You can tell whether it's a man or a woman or a figure, a spirit, an animal. You begin to recognize that this is the Charming Creator within you. This is your Charming Creator. What is your Charming Creator wearing? What does it look like? What is its facial expression? How is it moving? How does it make you feel seeing it? Just taking in your charming creator, noticing and observing, looking it up and down with curiosity and intent. And then you begin to ask the charming creator a series of questions and you wait for its answer. What are your strengths, charming creator? What are your strengths? What are your challenges, charming creator? What are your challenges? What do you desire, my charming creator? What do you desire? What do you fear, my charming creator? What do you fear? What inspires you, my charming creator? What inspires you? What triggers you, my charming creator? What triggers you? And noticing that your charming creator may speak to you or communicate with you using words or phrases, using images or sensations. No need to remember anything that's been said. You'll remember whatever you're meant to remember. What are your strengths, your challenges, your desires, your fears, your sources of inspiration, and your triggers? Sitting in stillness, waiting for any answers to come. Finally, asking your charming creator if there's anything else it wants to tell you. Is there anything it needs? Anything that can help it? Anything at all? Asking now. And before you part ways with your charming creator, make a commitment to understand, to accept, and care for your charming creator. It's always there for you, and you are always there for it. Taking a nice deep breath in, coming back to the room. Welcome back. I hope you had fun meeting your charming creator in the theater. I know that for me, I have an exact idea of what my charming creator looks like. And it's funny because when I feel myself stepping into my charming creator, I see her in my mind's eye. And that's my hope for all of you doing this, that you start really truly embodying and recognizing these creators within you when they come up, both the light and the dark. So you can go ahead and pause me if you need some time to fill out these questions, but you can go ahead and either fill them out on a piece of paper you have nearby, a journal, what have you, or you can complete the template that's been provided. And again, feel free to pause me, but when you are ready, let's move to our second exercise, which is our musical meditation. And at this point, you've likely done a few of these so far. You probably know the gist. But I chose a piece of classical music that to me embodies the charming creator. And so what I would like you to do is for the first few minutes of the song, or first few moments of the song rather, sit there, you can close your eyes if you want to, and kind of get into the song, really transport yourself into the essence and the energy of the song. And then once you're clicked in, so to speak, with your curious creator, I'd like you to start answering the questions on this screen. And these questions are intended to give you a really creative representation of what the charming creator is for you. So if it were an animal, what animal would it be? If it was a plant, what plant would it be? If it was a scent, what scent would it be? And so on and so forth. And so with that, I will go ahead and stop sharing my screen so that I can turn on the music. All right, so you can probably guess why I chose that song. You likely recognize it as the Can-Can. And so to me, when I go to that theater, I just immediately go to some old theater in Paris with, performers in these elaborate outfits and colors and sequins and, just extravagant loveliness that is meant to charm, is meant to woo, but is also meant to seduce in sort of maybe this seedy way. And again, that's just how it shows up for me. Perhaps for you, the charming creator embodies a completely different song. And I would very much invite you to explore what that song is for you.